I had a video out telling the truth about how some women think. Uh, I guess I had said that because I'm a woman, I hold a woman more responsible because I know what she's capable of doing and what she's not capable of doing because I'm a woman. I know that there are some men who may never understand a woman, but they don't need to understand a woman. All they need to know is to be kind, be gentle, be understanding, be sweet when you can, be firm when you need to be firm without being mean. Be firm in your stand when you know what the Word of God says, and and uh, stand there and say, "Hey, let's talk about this." It's wonderful the way my husband and I can both wake up at the same time. It cracks him up that I wake up exactly when he does. And he tells me, I don't know how you do that. Because if it's the middle of the night, he wakes up, I wake up. If it's 5 o'clock in the morning, he wakes up, I wake up. And he says, I just don't understand how you do that. Well, I don't. I can only believe that God does that. But it's a wonderful thing to be able to sit down with a cup of coffee at your kitchen table and talk to your spouse about everything without igniting an argument, a disagreement, without any discussion being in such a place that you can't give your opinion and give your understanding, uh, and you get shut down. A lot of men do that. They shut down their wife. Some do it subtly, some do it mean and cruelly, and some do it without knowing they're doing it. Well, women are the same way. When they don't agree with their husband and they think they're very spiritual, they will shut their husbands down. You don't get anywhere like that. There should come a time in your life where you just want to sit down and talk with them, communicate with them. If you listen, you will learn something. You'll understand things you never saw before. But a lot of women and a lot of men are too busy talking, telling about how they feel, telling about what they've done, telling about, they don't realize how selfish that is. Not giving the other person an opportunity or a chance to tell how they think and feel. I'm sure all of you have heard and know that you should be a good listener. A listener doesn't mean you take everything in, you agree with everything, you believe everything. Um, I've talked to many of those who are close to me. I don't want yes people around me. I don't want them to say, yes, you're right. If they believe I'm not right, tell me. Because if you tell me that you believe I'm not right, if I know I'm right and God reveals it to me, I will tell you why I think I'm right. After that, it doesn't matter. You gave your opinion, I gave mine. You gave your understanding, I gave mine. It's not a contest. A husband of contention, Paul the Apostle says, we have no such custom. Contention means to contend with one another. Two contenders are in a boxing ring. Two contenders are in a wrestling ring. Two contenders are in a debate where you debate with one another. And each one is striving to be better than the other, sound better than the other, be bigger, be stronger, be whatever better than the other. Well, when you say a husband of contention, we have no such custom. He didn't say a husband and a wife of contention. We have no such custom. So that tells you right there in that statement that it's usually the man that begins the contending. Somehow he wants to prove to his wife he has God. Somehow she wants to prove to him she has God. God isn't something that you prove to anybody that you have. God is somebody that will prove that you have Him. God is somebody that will witness to others. What you have to say will resonate with them. They will know and understand that you came to be the way you are through much experience, much understanding. You don't need to fight to prove it. You don't need to get your back all up. You know, I had a wolf dog that when he attacked you, you didn't know he was going to attack you. He didn't growl. The only way you knew is when his back came up. He just went and rose, and his stance changed, and he would look at you, and you knew he was going to attack. That's the only way you knew, is that he was going to attack. Well, you shouldn't always be ready to contend or fight with a mother and a father. With even if you're 50 and they are 70, you shouldn't be ready to fight with them. You shouldn't be contending to prove to them that you are who you say you are. That because if you are a Christian and you are who you say you are, you can smile, you can be kind, and you can walk away with love. And God will work it out to prove who you are. He will not take sides with you and stand there and you be able to pray, make them this and show them that and do this with them. He's his hands are off of that. He don't do that. Why? Because he knows. He knows he doesn't have to. If you're his, it'll manifest. If you do what is right, righteousness will come to the top and it will manifest. If you know, if you believe that you have Jesus Christ and you have seen many miracles and someone comes along and they don't believe you. Like I had one yesterday say to me, the moment you prayed, resistance rose up. And I don't know where that resistance come from. Well, I really enjoyed her. And I'll tell you why. She was honest. She didn't say, "Oh, I believe you. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right." That would have been a lie. She didn't say, uh, "Well, I don't know." That would have been another lie because she knew. She knew that something, she said she could feel it. Something inside of her was like fighting. Well, we talked about it for a little bit, and she realized it wasn't what I was saying. It wasn't the prayer because it was a very good prayer. It was how she felt all of her lifetime about God and the things of God. She had a problem with receiving being loved. Some people are like that. They have a terrible time, and a problem of receiving the truth and receiving love. Oh, they can receive rejection. They could receive ignorance. They could receive fighting, contention, anything. No, I'm not letting you out. There is nobody there. No, no. Back up on your chair. Now, get up there. Good girl. You stay there. There's nobody out there. Matthew, you gotta stop this. There's nobody there.